You're welcome to class once again. Nice to be here. Now, in continuation of our revision class, today we shall be looking at revision on democracy, election, and negative behavior. Revision of democracy, election, and negative behavior. Now, we have the following objective on the board to achieve at the end of the lesson. All right. Now, we want to look at relevance of democracy. But before we go into relevance of democracy, I want to remind you that you know that democracy is from a Greek word, demo and kratia. Demo stands for the people, while kratia stands for rule. So when you combine the two, you have people's rule, right? People's government. So then we can talk about direct democracy and indirect democracy. So let's look at relevance of democracy in our contemporary society. The more relevance of democracy, it ensures stability of government, thereby giving room for development and growth. It promotes respect for fundamental human rights. It also ensures smooth change of government. Democracy ensures smooth change of government. If you can remember vividly that one of the characteristics of democracy is that periodic and regular election. So every four year in Nigeria, we conduct election. So once a government is voted out of office, that government pack her things and leave. And the new government will be inaugurated. That is what we refer to as smooth change of government. Also, it gives room for total dominance of rule of law. Total dominance of rule of law. Also, democracy gives people sense of belonging in the administration of the country. It gives room for sense of belonging, or you can boldly say, that government that is doing well, we voted for that government. There's a sense of belonging. Importance of election in democracy. Importance of election. Election gives room for accountability. When a particular government has been voted into office for the period of 4 years, now that government will be soliciting for the vote of the people once again at the end of the fourth year. And that will make them accountable. They will be, oh, we have done this for you, we have done this for you, we have done this for you. Election makes government to be accountable. Also, it brings in what we call proper change of government. Sense of participation of the electorate in the running of the government. Also, it ensures transparency in governance. It also encourages more political participation. Once people know that their vote counts, people want to be interested in voting. Oh, since our vote counted in the last election, let's go out and vote in this election. It will motivate them to participate in politics. And lastly, election is used to recruit political leaders. The governor, somebody will come out, I want to become your governor. Then you go to the polling booth or you go to outdoor election to vote for him or her to show your support for that candidate. Consequences of negative behavior. As part of the topics we've learned in our previous classes, consequences of negative behavior. Negative behavior has to do with behavior that are not acceptable, behavior that are harmful to the society. So consequences, let's look at the consequences. Value disorientation. No, in our present world, people no longer have regard for hard labor, for diligence, for hard work, because of negative behavior. Because of negative behavior, people then they want to go through the back door to achieve their aims and objectives. So in that, what will be the result of that is what? Value disorientation. Also, negative behavior promotes inefficiency. Apart from inefficiency, it promotes high crime rate. High crime rate. People in the society begin to take to crime to achieve their goals. And also it promotes underdevelopment, social insecurity, bad image of the country, and lastly, bad leadership. Not only bad leadership, bad followership. Bad followership. As a matter of fact, that has been the problem that we have in Africa, especially in Nigeria. We have bad leadership and we have bad followership. All right, I believe with the topic we have reversed so far, we will be able to withstand any exam or any test that will come on this topic. Thank you for being in class. Thank you very much.